Hi, how's it going? Welcome to episode 6 of Learn with Vodka. Today we'll be discussing the matchup between Zangief and Sagat. So, just recently, I think yesterday, there was a pretty cool match that happened at Empire over in Japan, and I saw some pretty cool matches between, let's see, I think it was Wada and Hashiko. Yeah. So let's watch this matchup. I know this is actually a very difficult matchup for Zangief as well. Even new Sagat. Let's not even mention old Sagat, but with new Sagat, so it's a difficult matchup that you'll want to learn. You'll want to know all the nuances to it, even to have a chance. So let's get into it real fast. Let's just watch the first match, and you'll see. All right, Sagat's strategy is pretty straightforward in this matchup. I mean, he wants to keep you out with fireballs. He wants you to jump in at him so he can tiger uppercut you, or he can sweep you, or he can use jump roundhouse. So those are his main really powerful tools. Especially his sweep's really good versus Zangief to sweep your lariats when you're trying to get through his fireballs. And also his jump roundhouse is very good against Zangief, as you really don't have much buttons to stop that move. He can just jump at you almost for free, so they'll jump a lot. But we'll see what we can do in dealing with this. And just yesterday, actually, you see there was a match between H0 and Cigar Bob where he had to fight Cigar Bob's. Cigar Bob's Gief had to fight H0's old Sagat. And he had a difficult time versus him. It's just a hard matchup overall. So let's watch this matchup. See what's up. So you need to be really good at playing footsies against Sagat. And on his wake up, you have to guess whether he's going to uppercut or not. And you can see Wada is using a lot of standing shorts to stop Zangief, and that button is actually very good at stopping a lot of your buttons. But you do have a button to beat that, which is standing jab. So he swept a fireball, and he got chipped out by the super. Super usually you'll be seen to be used to chip you out. That was a cool move that Hashiko did to start with the running bear grab. So we'll go through this match one more time. I think he did something cool there that I want to highlight. So you got checked with two crouching fierces from Sagat. So I think that's kind of neat. I haven't seen many Sagats use that. So he wants to jump in, tiger uppercut you. So he's going to get checked out again. So that's generally what happens, how the round will go. And you'll generally just be kept out real hard by Sagat, and it's pretty difficult for Zangief. So let's watch it one more time. And I'll stop doing some interesting area. So you want to be able to out footsie Sagat right there with your sweep. If you can get a knockdown, that's really good for you. But his sweep is really good too. So you really have to be on point with punishing his sweeps or whatever moves he throw out with your sweep to get him a knockdown. So jumping medium kick right there is actually also a very good jump for Sagat, and it's hard for Zangief to deal with. But if Sagat is using jumping medium kick, you can anti-air with crouching jab, or crouching medium punch, or crouching fierce. But it's a huge gamble. If you mess up, like he ate a 3-hit combo right there. If it's old Sagat, you would have gotten dizzied, and he would have comboed you again, and you're pretty much dead. So right there, he wants to be in fireball range so he can get like a guess of a good jump. You want to guess a good jump if you can. So jump roundhouse is really good. Sagat's jump roundhouse is pretty much like if his is out, it'll just beat any of your moves. So in order to beat it, you need to have your attack out before his. So but you can use jump roundhouse yourself, which comes out very fast, much faster than his. So that's like one way I found out that you can actually beat Sagat's jump roundhouse. So you try to do a take there, he messed up, but he got uppercutted. So So that's an interesting thing. You can do that with anybody. So right there, you can bait out a tiger uppercut and move back with a kick lariat. So you can actually hit him out of the tiger uppercut like that. So that's interesting. So that's one option you could do. Or you could just bait it out and then, sweep him or use green hand to get a hard knockdown or just SPD him. But that's also pretty cool, I think. That's kind of a safe thing you can do. So right there, you get a good jump. You want to get those jumps. So you can see Hachiko is actually using a lot of standing shorts to stop Sagat from throwing fireballs. So that's actually kind of interesting. You'll see him in a couple of matches after this throwing out standing shorts, and I think buffering a Sakotek to walk forward and grab him. So I think that's actually an interesting strategy. I might give that a try myself. I haven't seen too many Zangiefs try that. So Wada noticed he was doing that. He just checked him with the crouching fears. So yeah, you want to do your lariats through the tiger shots, and what Sagat wants to do is make you do that and walk forward and sweep you. So that's gonna happen a lot if you misplace your lariats, or if you lariat too much, like he'll just come forward and sweep you for free. So that's what Sagat's game plan is. Or you jump at him, then he just react and uppercut you. Okay, so let's just write some notes for what we mentioned here above. So Sagat, what we want to do is obviously throw tigers. Throws tiger shots. Force you to lariat so he can sweep you. Or he'll just outputs you overall and uses sweep, which is really good. He'll use jump roundhouses against you, which are really good. And some Sagats also like H0 likes to use jump light kicks too. And jump light kicks actually is a hard button for you to deal with. So you don't have an easy button just to beat that too. So if you're going to be chipped out, generally Sagat will maybe do that and just chip you out. So. And he can also do standing hard kick, but that's kind of, it's not that reliable for Sagat. Mostly he wants to uppercut you. So, I mean, that's mostly just Sagat's game plan. He doesn't have that much of a game plan. Just keep you out with those things. And also, standing light kick. Standing light kick. Standing light kick will also just stuffs a lot of Gief normals. This spell check's killing me. Standing light kick. And I mean, he'll chip you out with the super, but that's mostly it. There's not much. Like Sagat wants to keep the game plan very simple. Okay, let's watch the next match, which actually something pretty interesting happens. So you see how he did light kick into the grab? So he did it from so far away that the tiger uppercut actually whiffed. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So maybe that is a secret tech that I may not know. He's doing these checks with standing light kicks. And he's still getting zoned out pretty well. So right there, you saw him throw the standing medium kick, and it traded with the tiger shot right there. Especially with new Sagat, his hurt box on this low tigers, his arm extends out really far away. So you can hit him from almost like half screen away with your standing medium kick. So I like to use that button. That's a relatively safe button to throw out there. Just keep the Sagat from constantly spamming you with low tigers. So it's a little bit more difficult with old Sagat because his hurt box doesn't extend this far, but you can still apply the same strategy. So what happens is if the Sagat trades with you, you'll always be better off with the trade. And plus, if you have more health than he does, And or if you have the same health and both are on the last hit of gonna die, you will always hit him before the tiger hits you, so you can kill him before you die. So that's actually something good to keep in mind. So if you have the health advantage, it doesn't hurt just to spam standing medium kick. Like that's my strategy. And it's difficult for Sagat to punish it because he would have to time tiger uppercut for it. And it's actually kind of hard, and it's risky for him just to throw tiger uppercuts out. And that'll beat the standing medium kick will beat a lot of this stuff, and it'll keep him from throwing low tigers, which allows you to move in and use other options. Yeah, so that's a, see how you threw out the jump light kick. So there was nothing much Zangief could actually do to it. So then he knew he was going to land his chip him out with super. So that's really interesting. He did a meaty green hand into a grab. I don't know if that's a real thing or not, but I thought that was interesting. I don't know if that'll actually beat a reversal tiger uppercut either, but it just I think it surprised Wada. Watch, look at that. That is an awesome finish. So I'm not sure if Wada tried to throw him because he's right next to him, or he actually tried to reversal uppercut, and that instant crunch beat it out. But I gotta try that because that's awesome, and that actually works and beats reverse uppercut. So that was an awesome round. Just that round alone is interesting to watch. So you guessed the right jump. So when you're in this situation, it's very hard. You want to push Sagat to the corner, not be it in corner yourself. So it's kind of game over right then. All right, so let's now take some notes on the good things that we saw that Zangief can do. So you want to out footsie. So let's slice up again. Sagat with sweeps. Your standing light punch will beat Sagat standing light kicks. Standing medium kick is very good at stuffing low tigers. It's not as good at stuffing high tigers, but mostly you want to stuff the low tigers. Works from long distances against new Sagat. Good to trade with if Sagat is low on health. I can't get into the fourth one. Okay, now what else you want to do? So you want to, so Zangief once again needs to do a lot, put in a lot more work than Sagat. He needs to work his game around a little more. But you want to also, you want to on wake up, here are your options. You want to either safe pick throw, you want to mix that up, or you want to do a delayed splash. So delayed splash will beat any reversal tiger uppercuts. And that'll catch most Sagat off guard, but if they know it's coming, they can delay, like, I think they can throw out carry cancel low into a tiger uppercut, but it's very difficult to do. So, but if you have them thinking about that, then you have more opportunities to tick throw. So those are the two things. You can also use a tick into a splash, which will also beat a reversal tiger uppercut. And you'll see in the next game how that happens. So keep a look out for that. And that's usually good. What happens is you get a lucky jump in, like you get a read on the fireball, you do a attack into a sweep, and now they're on the ground. And one more hit should dizzy Sagat. So if you are able to get him with one more splash, he'll be dizzied. And in most cases, that's pretty much a round for you. So if you can get that, then that's what you're looking for. And also you can do lariat. Kick lariat on wake up. It beats Sagat. Beat tiger, reversal tiger uppercuts. You can also do the, what I call the, I guess the cigar bob or snake eyes into whiff, standing, roundhouse into grab. So you can try those too. You gotta throw different things in there. So you really have to make him guess. So hopefully he can get the knockdown. On one other thing, Jump is good at beating Sagat air buttons, but you gotta, like, you see him jump at you, you need to jump up and meet him with that. So that's how you gotta do it. You gotta react to it, but it's very reactable. So if Sagats like are jumping a lot, so try to use jumping hard kick to beat him in the air. And I mean, most of those are it, but in order to jump in on them, I also, again, with any matchup, I want to bring this up that you want to use the jump cancel jabs. When you jump cancel jabs to jump easier as Sagat. So this, what this does is this keeps him from just backing up and sweeping you with anti-air and with sweep. So this removes this option from him. So he has to tiger uppercut you. And you can do it from distance if you don't hit a button. I think the tiger uppercut will whiff too. So you need to practice doing that. That'll help a lot. And you do see Hashko doing that whenever he jumps, but you know, Wada was on point with his tiger uppercuts. So but it just makes it a little more difficult for Sagat. So you gotta be able to do everything you can because the matchup is really against your favor. Let's watch I think one more match. So you see, kind of lucky jump. He does the cigar bob, aka snake eyes. So you see that he whiffs the light kick. So he tried to do two crouching jabs to bait the tiger uppercut with the instant dizzy, the crunch. I don't know if that actually works, but he got hit out of it. So I don't know if there's actually a timing where you can do where it will beat it. So I might have to go back and lab that to see if that actually works. So he's trying to throw the medium kick. Yes, the standing hard kick will beat you too. I mean, Sagat's button's just so much better. And now he's going to chip him out, but... So he didn't react correctly. If he had SPD there, he would have won that round. But you can't really safe jump Sagat either. So you have to stay on the ground. Oh, I forgot to mention, so for new Sagat, since his arm reaches it out so much, you can neutral jump and do neutral jump roundhouse, and it will hit his hands. So, but just something to know. For old Sagat, it's a little bit less practical because his hurt box doesn't reach quite as far. So it's all about how many knockdowns you can get, if you can get one at all. So right now, I would just be throwing out like standing medium kicks to stuff any low tigers, because Sagat's about to die. It's a good sack throw right there. Right there, he baited out the reversal tiger uppercut into an instant splash. So he knew one more hit was going to get a dizzy. So that is what you're looking for. And then he does a combo and finishes it off. So that's a good round going for Zangief. So you want to do something like that. Yeah, so I want to try to practice that instant stun on Sagat, see how that works. I think if that actually works, that'd be pretty cool, at least to show off, you know. So I hope you can take some of these tips here. The match against Sagat, this is a very hard match for Zangief, and I mean, you can just, from the viewers, you can just tell it's really hard for Zangief to get in. But if you can get in, you can end the match pretty quickly. So, as with any matchup, like if Zangief gets in, he can win. So good luck, and let me know in the comments that if you have any questions and if you need help with anything. And I'll see you in the next Learn with Vodka. Thanks for watching.